Now what is the first question? What type of solution does the following system of linear equations have? They are given us 2x minus 6y equal to 5, 2x minus 6y equal to 5 and minus x plus 3y equal to minus 6. Now before finding the conditions, we need to transpose c values on the other side. So minus 6, when it comes on this side, it becomes plus 6 equal to 0 and this becomes plus 5 equal to 0. So what kind of solution? We have to find a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. So a1 by a2 is 2 by minus 1, right? This is minus 1, a2. And b1 by b2 becomes minus 6 by 3 and c1 by c2 becomes 5 by 6. So this becomes, okay, this becomes minus 2, 3 ones are, 2s are, so this also becomes minus 2, this becomes 5 by 6. So what do we get? This equal to this, not equal to this, which means what is the condition? We have got a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2, which means this has no solution because this is the condition for no solution. Now the second question, what type of solution does the following system of equations have? Given as 3x plus 4y equal to 6, equal to 10 and 4x plus 3y equal to 16. Now before that we need to transpose c on this side. So it becomes minus 16 equal to 0 and here it becomes minus 10 equal to 0. Now again we need to find a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. So a1 by a2 is 3 by 4, b1 by b2 is 4 by 3. Alright guys, now we've got a1 by a2 as 3 by 4 and b1 by b2 as 4 by 3, which means a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. We do not need to bother with c1 by c2 because this is the condition for unique solution or one solution, right? So we do not even need to bother with c1 by c2. The only time you will not bother with c1 by c2 is when it has unique or one solution, because the condition for that is just a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2. For what value of a will the following pair of linear equation have infinite solutions? So we have a minus 3 x plus 3y equal to a and we have ax plus ay equal to 3, equal to 12. Right? This was the third question. Now again we transpose, this becomes minus a, this becomes minus 12 equal to 0 equal to 0. Now they said infinite solutions, which means what? They have given you what kind of solution it has. So a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Now a1 by a2 is a minus 3 by a, which should be equal to 3 by a, which should be equal to minus a by minus 12 will become a by 12. Minus minus signs will cancel. Now this is the condition they have given. What I'll do is I'll use this, I'll use these two, a minus 3 by a equal to 3 by a. A and a will cancel right over here. So what do I get? A minus 3 equal to 3. Why? Because when a goes on this side it becomes multiplication, a by a will cancel. So I get a equal to 3 plus 3, which means I get a equal to 6. Okay, from this I get a equal to 6. We need to test at least one more condition, that is I'll use these two now. So I get 3 by a equal to a by 12. Transposing, we get 3 into 12, 36 equal to a square. So a square equal to, a equal to root of 36, that is plus or minus 6. Remember, whenever you take square root in mathematics, except for word problems, square root will always have two values, plus and minus. So root of 36 is either plus 6 or minus 6. Now we take the first and the last. We have to check for all three. So we get a minus 3 by a equal to a by 12. This is using this and this condition. So what do we get? Transposing, I'll get 12a minus 36 equal to a square. So this is a quadratic equation. So I get a square, I'll transpose this, minus 12a plus 36 equal to 0. If you remember from last year, to factorize split the middle term. So when we multiply, what should we get? First and last, 36 into a, it's just a square, which means it is 1 over here. 36 into 1, 36, and when we add, we should get what is in the middle, that is minus 12. So what are the two numbers? Minus 6 and minus 6. Minus 6 into minus 6 plus 36, minus 6 minus 6 minus 12. So I'll continue this over here. So I get a square minus 6a minus 6a plus 36 equal to 0. So what is common in this? A minus 6, which means here also I should get a minus 6, which means what do I take common? I take minus 6 common. So I get a minus 6 into a minus 6 equal to 0, which means I get a minus 6 equal to 0 and a minus 6 equal to 0, which means I get a equal to 6 and a equal to 6. Now if you see all three, here we get a as 6, here we get a as 6, here we get a as plus or minus 6. So which satisfies all three? A equal to 6 satisfies all three, which means the value of a is 6. Understood? It does, minus 6 does not satisfy all three of them, which means a is not minus 6, a is plus 6. For what value of k will the following pair of linear equations have no solution? So kx plus 3y equal to 1, kx plus 3y equal to 1 and 12x plus ky equal to 2. And they have said this has no solution. Before that I need to transpose, this becomes minus, equal to 0, equal to 0. Now they have said no solution. So what is the condition for no solutions? A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. So this is the condition for no solutions. So what do we get? K by 12 equal to 3 by K not equal to minus 1 by minus 2, minus signs will cancel. Now using this first, I get K by 12 equal to 3 by K. Transposing, I get K square equal to 36, which means K equal to root of 36, which is plus or minus 6. So we got this. Now we'll take these two conditions. What do we get? 3 by K not equal to 1 by 2. I'll transpose. So I get 6 not equal to K. K into 1 K, 2 into 3, 6. Which means 6 is not equal to K. Which means K has to be minus 6. But we'll check with the first and the last one as well, which is K by 12 not equal to 1 by 2, right? So K not equal to 12 by 2, which is 6. So again we are getting K not equal to 6, which means K is equal to minus 6. Answer is minus 6. Solve the following system of linear equations. I'm pretty sure all of you have been able to do it. I'll do it using elimination method. Generally, I go for elimination method, like I've told you so many times. If they don't tell us which method to use, you can use any method. So I'll cancel the values of x. So here I multiply by 2. So I get 2x minus 4y equal to minus 16. And here we already have 2x plus 4y equal to 16. Now x values are same, so I'll subtract to cancel them. So minus, minus and minus. Signs will change. I get minus 8y equal to minus 32. So y equal to minus 32 by minus 8. So minus sign cancels. So y equal to 8 ones are 4s are. So y equal to 4. Now substituting, I'll substitute in the first equation. So I get x minus 2 into 4 equal to minus 8. So I get x minus 8 equal to minus 8. So x equal to minus 8 plus 8. So x equal to 0. So x is 0 and y is 4. Solve the given pair of linear equations. Now if you remember, when x and y are in denominator, we used to take 1 by x as u, 1 by y as v. In this case, only y is in denominator. So what we'll do is, we'll take 1 by y as u. You can take it as any number. You can denote it as u, v, m, n, x. Not other than x and y, you can use anything. So what does this become? X plus 6u equal to 6. And this becomes 3x minus 8u equal to 5. So this equation becomes like this. Now, okay, this problem I'll solve it using substitution method. So from this equation, what do I get? X equal to 6 minus 6u, right? I get x as 6 minus 6u. I'll substitute in this. So I get 3 into 6 minus 6u minus 8u equal to 5. Now it becomes 18 minus 18u minus 8u equal to 5. I transpose 18 on that side. Minus 18u minus 8u gives us minus 26u, I am guessing. Yes. And this becomes 5 minus 18. So we get minus 26u equal to minus 13. So u equal to minus 13 by minus 26. Minus minus and cancels. 13 ones are 2s are. So what we got? U equal to 1 by 2. Now before I substitute for y, I will find the value of x. So using the first equation, x plus 6u, that is 1 by 2 equal to 6. So the 1s are 3s are. So I get x plus 3 equal to 6. So x equal to 6 minus 3. So x equal to 3. So I got x as 3. Now what will be y? 1 by y is u. So 1 by y will be equal to 1 by 2. Transposing, I get y equal to 2. Right? Y goes here, 2 goes there. So what are the values of x and y? 3 and 2. Now the seventh question was, solve this system of linear equations. It is not complicated, very simple. All you have to do is take LCM. So LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So for the first equation, what do we get? Here into 3 and 3, here into 2 and 2. So 3 into x plus 1, 3x plus 3 plus 2 into y, 2y minus 2 by 6 equal to 8. So what do we get? 3x plus, okay, 3 minus 2 is 1. So we get 3x plus 2y plus 1, and 6 when I transpose, I get 8 into 6, that is 48. So now what do I get? 3x plus 2y equal to 48 minus 1, 47. This is what I get for the first equation. Again here the LCM is 6. So into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So I'll get 2x minus 2 plus 3y plus 3 whole by 6 equal to 9. Now 2x plus 3y minus 2 plus 3 plus 1 equal to 6 into 9, 54. So I get 2x plus 3y equal to 54 minus 1, 53. So I got the two equations, right? So I'll write it here. 3x plus 2y equal to 47 and 2x plus 3y equal to 53. And I'll use elimination method for this. I'll make x terms equal. So here into 3, here into 2. So I get 6x plus 4y equal to 47 into 2, 94. And 6x plus 9y equal to 9 and 159. Subtracting, signs will change. This cancels. 4y minus 9y, 5 minus 5y equal to minus 159 minus 94, 159 minus 94, 9 minus 4, 5, and 15 minus 9, 6. So I get minus 65. Minus minus signs will cancel. Y equal to 65 by 5. 1s are 13s are. So I got y equal to 13. Now substituting in one of these equations, I'll take the second equation. So 2x plus 3y, that is 3 into 13 equal to 53. So 2x plus 39 equal to 53. So 2x equal to 53 minus 39. So 2x will be equal to 53 minus 39 is 11 plus 3, 14, right? So x, I'll continue here from there. So I get x equal to 14 by 2. So x equal to 7. So I got x equal to 7 and y equal to 30. Alright guys, the 8th question is solve this system of linear equations. Now, how are you going to solve this? Here x and y are in denominator, here they are in numerator. So you cannot take 1 by u, 1 by v. So what I'll do is, we will use substitution method for this particular problem from here. So we get, I'll take LCM. So what do we get? Once we take LCM, it becomes 15x minus, because by 1 into 2 into 2, 10y by 2 equal to 0. When I transpose 2 on the other side, 2 into 0 will remain 0. So I made this equation like this. Now I can 15x equal to 10y. I got it like this. Now I'll transpose 15 by 10x equal to y. I transpose 10 down. So this becomes 3s are, 2s are. So I got y equal to 3 by 2x. Right? I got y equal to 3 by 2x. I'll substitute that here. So I'll get this as 3x by 2. This 2 will go up. The denominator always goes up and down if you remember. Right? Or divided by, other way you can remember is it is 9 divided by this. So when you make it multiplication, it will become 9 into 2 by 3x. So this 2 goes up. Okay, this 2, I'll do it, write it again. 4 by x minus this 2 will go up. It becomes 18 by 3x equal to minus 1. Now, there is no use of using, there is not much use if we use u, right? Or shall we use u? Okay, by the way, this becomes 3 1s are, 6 are. So I get 4 by x minus 6 by x equal to minus 1. We do not need to use u 1 by u x equal to, sorry, 1 by x equal to u, because directly we can find the value of x here. Denominators are x and x, so the LCM is x itself. So I get 4 minus 6 equal to minus 1. 4 minus 6 minus 2, and when I transpose x this side, it becomes minus x. So minus x equal to minus 2, so x equal to 2. I got x equal to 2, so I substitute here 3 by 2 into 2, so I get y equal to 3. So x is 2, y equal to 3. So the main thing, see guys, for general problems, elimination method is, or you can use any method, but sometimes you'll have to use a mixture of methods, or for some particular problems, a particular method is much easier to solve. For example, this. So in this we use substitution method and solve the problem. So it's up to you. You need to see the problem and decide which method to use for that particular problem, which method will be easier, and this comes only with practice.